So hi everyone, myself Dhanush. I am pursuing my first year engineering in computer science and cybersecurity in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. So today's topic is decision control and looping statements. Let's see about the introduction to decision control and looping statements. Decision control and looping statements are essential programming concepts used to control the flow of a program. Decision control statements allows the program to execute different blocks of code based on certain conditions. Looping statements enable the program to repeat a block of code multiple times until a specific condition is applied or met. If statement. The if statement is a decision control statement that executes a block of code only if a specified condition is true. It can be followed by an optional else statement to execute a block of code if the condition is false. Multiple if else statements can be nested to handle more complex conditions. Switch statement. The switch statement is another decision control statement used to select one of the many code blocks to be executed. It evaluates an expression and compares it with multiple case values to determine the appropriate block to execute. The default case is optional and executed if none of the other cases match the expression. Let's see about while loop. The while loop is a type of looping statement that repeats a block of code as long as a specified condition is true. It is suitable when the number of iterations is unknown before entering the loop. Care must be taken to ensure that the condition eventually becomes false to prevent an infinite loop. For loop. The for loop is a popular looping statement. I use it when the number of iterations is known in advance. It consists of an initialization, a condition, and a increment or decrement expression within a parenthesis. The loop continues until the condition evaluates to false. Let's see about do while loop. The do while loop is similar to the while loop but guarantees that the block of code is executed at least once before checking the condition. It is useful when you want to ensure that the code inside the loop runs at least once. The condition is evaluated at the end of the loop iteration. Break statement. The break statement is used to exit a loop prematurely before the condition for the loop becomes false. It can be used in both for and while loops to terminate the loop early. When a break statement is encountered, the control exits the loop and continues with the next statement after the loop. Continue statement. The continue statement is used to skip the current iteration of a loop and continue with the next iteration. It is often used to avoid executing certain statements within a loop based on a specific condition. When a continue statement is encountered, the loop jumps to the next iteration without executing the remaining code in the current iteration. Nested loops. The nested loops are the loops where one loop is present inside another loop. They are used to perform repetitive tasks that require multiple levels of iteration. Care must be taken to manage the termination conditions of each loop to avoid infinite looping. Let's see about the conclusion of this topic. Decision control and looping statements are the fundamental concepts in programming that help in controlling the flow of a program. By using these statements effectively, programmers can create efficient and flexible code structures. Understanding when and how to use decision control and looping statements is very crucial for developing robust and functional programs.